Good afternoon, comic book fans. Welcome back to Ka-Pow Comics. I'm your ever-loving host, Shorty, and it's new comic book day tomorrow, weirdly, because in England we had the Jubilee thing, and a lot of people took a couple of days off, and as such, all the deliveries got put back. So even though we got ours a day early as we usually do, it still means new comic book day is tomorrow. Unlike a lot of previous weeks where there's buttloads of action figures and pop figures and merchandise and various other things, this week we're mainly talking comic books and a few graphic novels, in fact, mainly comic books. I'm going to try and get through in 5 minutes, but I might get distracted and talk about something a little bit more than I usually would do, simply because there's a lot of cool stuff. We start with some graphic novels and manga, though, beginning with the Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Volume 1. We do get asked for Sailor Moon a lot more than I thought we would when I opened this store. And the fact that we've got some new stuff in is pretty cool. I always like to see that. We Only Find Them When They're Dead, Volume 2. The long time coming, because as much as Al Ewing is a great writer, he's been pretty slow bringing these ones out. Milestone returns Static Season 1 in shiny wrapped hardcover. Looks very, very pretty. This has been ordered for somebody. I almost missed it. We haven't really been asked for much of the Milestone stuff, but what I've read, I've enjoyed. This one might be for me, depending if anyone else wants it. Murder Falcon Deluxe Edition, hardcover all sealed up and shiny, with even the shiny foil cover there, title you can see. It's very, very shiny. And yeah, I kind of want this one. I've got all the comic books, including the Skybound one-shot story, but there's like sketches and various covers and stuff. And yeah, it's one of my favorite comic books of all time. So chances are, if nobody comes and buys this one fairly soon, if it's still here, let's say end of the month, I'm taking it home with me. On to comic books now. There's a few here which are for me as well, plus some variants. I will say, if you're one of my customers who is watching this and you're watching this and thinking, damn, that variant cover actually looks better than the one I ordered, be prepared that if you want the variant cover, you're going to take it as well as you ordered. Because when I order variant covers that nobody asked for, I buy them because I think they look cool and I think they're going to sell from the rack. If you've ordered a regular one, that regular one has been paid for by now, it's in the store, that's what I expect you to buy. Because if you then swap it for the cool one that I'm likely to sell just because it looks amazing for a regular one that I might not sell, it's going to cost me money. I don't like being that kind of guy, but this is a business, and I'm really like keeping the lights on and paying rent and stuff like that. It makes my life so much easier if I can come in and earn a living and also sell comic books to people. So bear in mind when you see variant covers, they may look cool, but if you want a specific one, you need to let me know ahead of time. Beginning with Aquaman Andromeda. The cover A there looks absolutely fantastic. The cover B is all right, I suppose. I mean, I've got nothing against it. It looks cool. I like the action pose and everything like that. But I ordered the cover B for myself thinking, oh, yeah, the cover B is usually good. It's Christian Ward doing the cover A, and Christian Ward is so good, I wish I'd gone for the cover A. That's my own mistake, though. I'm stuck with that one. Dark Crisis Issue 1, after many Dark Crisis lead-ins. We have the cover A there, with a cover C, I think that one is, and a cover D. No cover B for this one. Nobody asked for it, so we've just got those ones. No variants for this one, but we have the DC Pride 2022 coming out at obvious timing. I might read this one because I quite like Sojourner. I'd have to check who's writing them all. I've not really paid too much attention to it because anthologies are not usually my bag, but there's a couple of cool characters in there, so who knows. Speaking of cool variants, we have Doctor Who. This is Doctor Who Origins, 4-issue miniseries. Cover A. Cover B, which is a shiny, more expensive, glow-in-the-dark Weeping Angel. That's the one that I'm like, if you want that one but you haven't ordered it, you have to like be prepared to pay extra. And then the cover C as well there. I'm not really much into Doctor Who, but when I saw the glow-in-the-dark Weeping Angel, I thought, you have to go for that one. Fortnite X Marvel Zero War. I've actually got quite a lot of extras of this one in, and it's not because of any like expectation of open value or anything like that. It's honestly there's going to be a whole bunch of people who had no idea this was out until it came out, and now going to be like, oh, I really, really want it. Cover A, most of which are reserved. Cover B or C, I can't remember off the top of my head. The Sankovic one, which actually looks really, really cool. I like that one. And then we have the UK exclusive Miles Morales variant, which I really like. That's the one we've got lots of. So if you're coming in a bit after the fact, that's probably the one you're going to get. This one was supposed to be out last week, but I missed the cutoff for it. But I hate this place. It looks really cool. I like the cover. There's people basically comparing it to Homesick Pilots in terms of art style and story style. I don't think it's going to be as punk, but I like the style of it, so I'm going to give it a shot. Jane Foster Mighty Thor miniseries. Obviously, this one is just a tie-in cash grab because of the movie, but people who like Jane Foster are going to grab it as well. The one from Ahoy Comics. I haven't had a new Ahoy one for a while, other than the Dragonfly Man stuff. But Justice Warriors does look kind of cool. I like the art style that's going on there. I'm going to be definitely giving that one a read. Multiversity, Teen Justice, which has a pride tag on, so I'm guessing there's going to be that representation in this one. This is one of the alternate universe ones. The Multiversity, as far as I remember, that's a Morrison thing, so I don't know if they've like given their blessing to this or anything, but it's there, it's a thing. Nubia, which has got another spin-off. I think we still don't have an ongoing for it, but this is when she has been promoted to Queen of the Amazons. Another one, this was supposed to be out last week, we were just missing this one. Orcs, The Curse, 4 or 5 issue miniseries. I read and reviewed issue 1 of this last time, and it is a pretty cool kids comic book, so I'm glad it's come back in. Poison Ivy next, another one of the Pride ones, but for obvious reasons. Cover A and cover C. I am taking this cover C. It looks absolutely amazing. I wasn't 100% sold when I was looking at the pictures of it, but actually seeing that up close, that looks absolutely glorious. We have got short shipped on this. We only have one other copy of it. That's literally it. So they've missed out a whole bunch of them. We should get more arriving next week, though. Star Wars Tales, Kasantan. I'm not entirely sure how I pronounce it. I don't speak Wookiee. We have a variant cover. The variant cover has definitely been ordered. One of these has. The rest of them, I think, are going spare. Because what they're effectively is just reprinting all the comic books in this issue. So you're not really getting anything new, but you're getting like all the other key appearances. Because his character's never really cared about until he ended up in, I believe, on the TV series, and now people are trying to grab all his early appearances. And finally, from Dark Horse Comics and Cavan Scott, The Ward, issue 1. I'm intrigued by this one. I've read and enjoyed some Cavan Scott in my time. I'm not going to lie about that. But I've also read Garth Ennis's take on this kind of story, which he did in Alan Moore's Cinema Purgatorio. And there's also ETER, which is on the way out as well. So it feels like it's something which is not necessarily the most unique of ideas in the world, but I'm still going to give it a check out. Right, that's everything that's in this week. That's literally it. Now, frustratingly, I've only got a handful of days to do reviews. So I'm probably going to do one after I'll finish work today, and then maybe 2 a day, Thursday and Friday. I can't say I'm going to get through all of them, but I'm going to get through as many as I can that I think are going to be interesting. It is like one-shots and miniseries. They may not get the review treatment, but if they're ones on my personal list, it means I know I'm going to have a spare copy, so I'll be able to review them. So you should be able to see quite a few cool reviews this week. But that's it for me for now. Make sure you hit like and follow and subscribe and whatever. So you're definitely going to get notifications when I do new videos. Until I see you again, look after each other, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.